on today's episode of Oddly Specific David.
Let's say you actually did something about it.
OSD.
Ost.
Come on, Kilo, what you doing, bro? What you doing, bro? Live speeding and you're not zooming, bro. You got no drive? You got no determination? 2025, bro. Come on. Come on. You sicken me. You make me sick. Hi, I'm OSD and we're talking about January. What you did in January, how it was good or bad, and I want you just to question yourself. Did you do good this January? Did you do it the best you could? Did you try your hardest? Did you develop habits that could help you or hurt you? Did you spend your time wisely? I don't know. There's like a lot of different ways we can dive into this. The first thing was talking about stuff. One of my biggest addictions this year was, or not this year, but for this month was McDonald's iced coffee, because I have a coupon for 99 cents and I'm trying to taper off of it, the caffeine addiction I do have. And I know it's not going to be easy, okay? I'm not denying that. I think I've had a coffee every day for the last 3 or 4 days, which isn't good. I'm not proud of that at all. But what I am trying to say is this is a counter for how many coffees I've either had up until this point or this whole month. This is the counter right here. Anyways, what were we trying to say? I actually want to get off of caffeine completely, but if I am drinking caffeine, I'd rather it be instant coffee in my house or something that someone gives to me. So those are that's my new goal now. So new goals for next month are either drink instant coffee or no coffee. So yay, chill. So my next not so good thing that I did was how many times I indulged.
All right, I'm here to save y'all from this guy. This guy was getting boring. He was just talking too much, and we're just gotta do this quickly because Anyways, so we talked about drinking too much coffee, which what I do. I drink too much coffee. Now we're gonna talk about drugs and like anything you can think of. I'm not gonna tell you specifics because blah blah. But basically, last month I indulged 7 times in substances, and this month I'm trying to do it only up to 3 times, or that's it. Yeah, I'm not telling you to do them. Don't do them. This is just about me. But yeah. Next was sleeping. My sleep schedule was horrific last month. I usually slept from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m., which is not okay. I'm currently at this moment working on getting my sleep below 2 or like before 2 a.m. But ideally, I want to get it from 12 to 8 a.m. And there you go. So yeah. Long story short, last month, horrible sleep schedule. This month, work on it. I believe in myself. And yeah. Finally, the last thing was my handling of time. I handled my time very, very poorly last month. Not completely, not like the whole month didn't go down the toilet, but there were big chunks of days that were just like, whatever. And I'm working on that as well currently. So yeah, just work on scheduling my time out a little bit better. All right, so I hope you enjoyed hearing about my mishaps this month, but now you're gonna hear about my biggest achievement yet, which was doing my own photo shoot. So here you go. We're starting with the best pictures I took from the shoot. So please sit back, enjoy the show, and just enjoy this art.
Hey, I'm OSD and I'm glad you're here. This is basically the only part of the video that matters. Not that the rest isn't important, but this is what really matters. So if you made it this far, thank you. So you may have forgotten the title of this video, which is Don't Regret. Just do what matters. That's what makes me so happy that we are here now. Because today for me is March 21st in 2025. Maybe obviously, but and this video was supposed to be done by
February 1st.
and then it became February 7th, and then it became March 14th or 15th, and yeah. But the thing is, none of that matters anymore. What matters is you're here with me right now. And one thing I really want to talk about is you see people talking about like winning and making it seem like winning is such a big thing, like something so grandiose, something so unattainable perhaps, right? And let me just put it in perspective for you. So before we talk about winning, let's talk about losing and what constitutes, let's say, losing, right? So let's say like losing is just you right now watching this video, and then the first thought that comes into your mind is, man, look at this guy. He probably has something I don't, or damn, he has so much confidence, or something like that. I wish I could have a little bit of the motivation that he has, and that's basically losing. Basically, you comparing yourself to other people, and wishing you could have an ounce of what they have. What's the thing that they have that you're missing out on, right? And we do this all the time, whether it's online or people, or even people in real life. Like, damn, my friend has such a better job than me, or that guy's so much more handsome or prettier than me, like guy or girl, whatever. So in a nutshell, that's just losing, right? All that negative talk to yourself, saying, "Why can't I do that?" or "Why can't I be like that?" Right? Let's talk about what winning is, right? Let's say you put your heart and soul into something, right? Like you really, really try hard on something. You spend maybe like let's say a few weeks, maybe months, maybe even years, right? Just for people to be like, damn, that's what you did? Or like, do you really think you can like make it in this industry or whatever it may be? But the thing is like, at least you did it. You know what I mean? Like, you know how many people have aspirations to do certain things? Like, I don't know, become a photographer, make a music video, do anything, right? To get that job. And it's not about getting the job, it's about trying to get the job. It's about trying to do the thing. That's all it takes. Like another thing I would consider a win is, let's say you go to the gym, right? And you're super nervous and everything, and you're like, oh, like I don't know what I'm doing. And you're doing a workout and you're doing it so horribly. Like you're doing it so horrendously, but you don't know how to do it right, right? And someone comes over and says, oh, let me like help you with that. And they like teach you how to do it. That's a win. Because you freaking are doing it. You're doing it. Like if your point is to work out, you're working out. And you're learning how to get better. That's a win. And I'm not making this video to tell you like, oh, it's all about your perspective. Like, if you frame things a certain way, you can always be happy or optimistic or whatever. Like, obviously that's true, but you've heard that so many times. That's not why I'm here with you right now. Let me give you a little analogy, right? So let's say you're supposed to wake up at 6 or 7 a.m. just because you want to feel like a better person, but you end up waking up at 9 or 10 a.m. And 9 or 10 is not really that bad. It is 2 hours over, and you feel in your soul like, damn, like I'm a POS, like I'm a little lazy sack of whatever, right? And you're like, at this point, let me just stay in bed and like waste my time even more, because it doesn't matter at that point. You just feel like there's no point. But what if like you got up and like they're like, well, I can still do my laundry, or I can still do this, or I can still do that, right? Let's say you actually did something about it, because I feel like people most days, a lot of people, including myself, something happens that you don't want to happen, and you just roll around that annoying day because you didn't do anything about it. But my point right now is, why don't you do something about it? Like, what's stopping you from doing a small thing, a small step towards progress? And maybe you're at the point now where you're like, why am I like taking this from this random dude on the internet, right? Like, why am I letting this guy tell me this? And you're thinking like, who the hell is this guy? And you're right. Who the hell am I? I'm literally no one. I'm no one, not because my life doesn't matter, but because to you I don't matter, which is fine. Who cares, right? But the reason I'm saying this is because I'm that person as well. I'm the one who is supposed to be doing stuff and I'm not, right? Just to do this video, right? Just to do that segment I showed you earlier with all my photography. I started that segment on February 7th, already over my due date, and I finished it on March 6th. It took me over a month to do that like minute and 50-second segment. But I did it though. You just watched it. You may have not liked it. It may have been horrible, but I did it. That's why I'm here right now, because if I can do it. Also, let me just say, I didn't take a month to do it because it was hard to do or because it I needed to do it in a month. I did it in a month because I was lazy, procrastinating, yada yada yada, all that negative self-talk. But I did it. That's the point I'm trying to make here, is that even with all like those negative voices in my head, yada yada, I did it. And that's my point. And that's where you come in. Because look, at the end of the day, my claim is, if you're in a first world country, for those lucky peeps like myself, if you're in a first world country, I believe that you can do something with your life and change where it's currently at. Obviously, I'm not saying it's going to be easy or a walk in the park, but at least you can do something about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't I'm not rich, I'm not anything, right? But I know right now, if I put my heart and soul into something, and it's not gonna take a day, it's not gonna take a month. Maybe it takes 3 years, maybe it takes 5 or 10. But I know if I do that, like I put my 100% into something, I'll be better off than I was today or tomorrow or a week ago if I do that. Because at the end of the day, if you're in a first world country, you're responsible for where you are in life. There's no blaming anyone. And I just want to like make that contract with you right now. If you're not where you want to be in a week or 2 weeks or 2 months or whatever, whose fault is it? Mine and yours, okay? Because at least you'd be better off knowing you tried your very, very best to do something. And even if you failed, at least you tried. At least you did something about it. You know what I mean? So that's my point today. The rest of this video, you can throw it away. That's all I want you to take away. Do something about how you feel. As for me, you're here watching this video. That's all I need. So if you want to start, doing something about it, subscribe. And if you don't want to do anything about it, you don't want to change, then don't subscribe. Like, I don't think you'll like it here. But yeah. Anyways, thank you again for watching this. And I hope that I made this video with the right intentions and that you received them from those intentions. So if you did, I'm happy. If not, oh well. The world isn't perfect, right? But yeah, have a good one and enjoy whatever is left in this video. Ciao. Have a good night, y'all.